Hey guys, it's Kelranox and welcome back to my Let's Play for Kingdom Hearts. Alright, last time we, fought a bunch of Heartless, we met up with Donald and Goofy, and now we're going to complete traveling around Traverse Town and get the rest of the items that we can get here for now. Alright, we just want to go over here to, near the entrance/exit, and we see a Blue Trinity. This is actually the second Blue Trinity we can get, and as you can see, it gets us money. So, good to have. Just get this little bit over here. Well, I say a little, oh man, two big balls over there. And yes, I said two big balls, so laugh all you want. Anyway, now we're going to need to go to the second district. We're actually going to need to go enter the hotel again and pick up a pretty stone in the red room. We did not go in the red room before, so I will actually show you how to get there. Okay, we're in the hotel, and here's the red room. It's actually very close to the entrance. So, alright, let's open this, and we get the pretty stone. And now we're actually going to be headed to the Gizmo shop, which you guys should know where that is. We've actually been here before. That's where we fought a fuck ton of these Heartless. I actually want to go through this since nothing will spawn, and we're going to climb that ladder that was actually crooked before, that I mentioned we could climb eventually, and we can climb it now. Okay, you notice these things. You can't actually do anything with these yet. And this is actually blocking off this section to this bell. So, can't do anything with that yet. So, the only way we can actually progress is to go over here. And the TV is kind of dark on my end, so I have to kind of sit up to see. So, now we're just going to go over here through these rooftops. Make sure you don't fall. I'm actually going to go through this small hole into the third district, which will actually put you on this ledge. And there's a treasure chest over here. Well, should be somewhere nearby. Yeah, there we go. Examine that small thing. Well, no, it's not a treasure chest. It's a postcard. Anyway. You know what, guys? I'm stupid. Treasure chest is actually over here on the outside. If you actually notice, we're on the roof again. It's before you go into the hole. My bad. Anyway, that should give us a mithril shard. There we go. Okay, now we're actually going to go through the hole again. Okay, and see that Lady in the Tramp statue? We're actually going to go over here to that. And here's another Blue Trinity. If I can get it. There we go. It's 3 out of 17. And we get an item too. Camping set. Alright, now we're actually going to... You remember that that red door that was emblazoned with fire? We're actually going to go through that now. And since we have magic now, X. Shoot it at the door, you'll hear that sound, and that will enable us to go into it. It's titled as Mystical House. Okay. Here, you actually want to watch your step because these stones, as you can see, can shift. And if you fall, you're going to have to go all the way back. You can swim, obviously, like Donald and Goofy are exemplifying. But the thing is, you can't actually get up here by swimming. You actually have to jump. And as you can see, this door is barred shut, so we're going to have to go around. And we will actually go over to that treasure chest later. You notice there's a Trinity here that we cannot access at the moment because it is yellow. So, let's go into the side of this, this mystical house, as it were.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember? Kyrie?
Sora?
Well, well. You've arrived sooner than I expected. What? You knew we were coming? Of course. Are you a Heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I'm a sorcerer. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. Aren't they like Mickey's guards? Shouldn't they know about these things? Presto. Yeah, they know who, or he knows who they are, and they don't know who or they didn't know who he was previously. I don't know, I just find that to be pretty screwed up, honestly. Would be nice to have a little briefcase bag thing like that, though. Infinite bag of holding. There now. Ahem. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start anytime you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. And I'm sure you know where this is going. I hate her expression. It looks weird. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. Your king asked me to help too. I will assist throughout your journey. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by anytime. Now do note that you don't actually have to train in magic and stuff. It's totally optional. So anyway, let's get this Blue Trinity. 4 out of 17 should give us Mega Ether and money. So we'll have that. Yep. Alright. And that's pretty much all there is to do here, unless you want to train in magic. So I will actually meet you right back outside the red door. Alright, we're here, and now we can actually get to the first district much quicker. Let's just go over here, examine this, and it's unlocked. There we go. So now we're actually going to want to buy 2 weapons and, oh yeah, and mill this. Mega Ether. There we go. So we're going to get 2 weapons and, I'm actually going to want to get some potions if I need them. Wait, what the hell am I doing this time here? There we go. Okay. Now let's talk to these guys. Okay, how many potions do I have? I have 11. 11 in stock. You know, and I'm good on potions. I'm actually going to get a Morning Star and a Smasher. Then I will be on my way. And that's pretty much all I want to do here in Traverse Town. Okay, that was weird. My the connection kind of fizzled out on the capture card. Anyway. Oh, I want to address something. I'm actually going to be getting the cable in. I probably mentioned this before, I ordered a Wii cable and a PS2 cable, both component. And they should be getting in either Wednesday or Thursday, so look for Super Mario RPG around that time. And so yeah, we're actually done with Traverse Town right now, and we're actually going to leave and go to Wonderland. Now, you remember Donald and Goofy mentioning that they had a vessel. We're actually going to be using that vessel. Anyway, let's have either Chip or Dale mention this to us. I don't know who that is. Green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the blah blah blah. More stars means stronger Heartless in that world. Okay, so we have 2 destinations. If I can go down, there we go. That actually shows a 2-star difficulty. This shows a 1-star. Most people go for the 1-star, so let's go there. I don't think this is one of the most annoying worlds, but gotta do it. We travel to different worlds on the Gummy ship. The Heartless blah blah blah. It took too long to show up, so I pressed X. All right. Always be on the lookout during flight. Control the Gummy ship with the left analog stick, tilt it up to descend and tilt it down to ascend. The blue gauge shows the power level. Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. The green gauge shows the strength of the armor. If it reaches 0, it's back to the departing point. Alright. Anyway, you can basically acquire Gummy parts and actually other ships by just destroying things during the little sections, which can make it kind of interesting if you're a fanatic about building Gummy ships. Most people aren't, because they just consider it just, oh, 2 ships. You see these little shining things right here, these are ships. I didn't read who the other one was, the other one's already mine. Now, I would go into an explanation of what these individual pieces mean as I get them, but that's just going to be too hectic, because most of these give us, well, they give us similar items, but they can often be different actual Gummy blocks. I will probably make my own ship, but I probably won't show me making the ship, because that can take a while. Oh, by the way, X to fire, circle to break. Simplistic, I know, but that's pretty much how it was in the first game. The second game, it got a little better. And obviously, this is their default ship. But I don't believe that, like, you can get blueprints for other ships, as I showed before. Unfortunately, those other ships, oh, by the way, if you have a selection like this and you don't want to miss too many of them, just slow down. But unfortunately, the blueprints actually don't come with guns attached to their ships, so you have to attach guns on them. Kind of a pain, but, you know, whatever. I just completely ran into that deliberately. Actually, I was trying to be cool, so it wasn't necessarily deliberate. Anyway, this is our world. We don't actually have to land it. We just have to fly over here, and it will ask us to disembark. Select disembark, and we will disembark at Wonderland. And each world has a little intro / title sequence that you will see for every, well, for every world.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll have my head for sure!
Okay. Now, oh, there's a Trinity that we can't get yet. Now, I don't really want to go into a lot of explanation for what these worlds are and what they mean and all that. I'm just going to assume that everybody here has familiarized themselves with the Disney, well, not necessarily lore, but just the references that are made and the worlds that are involved. Okay, just came in here, you'll notice that we're actually quite large. Now, if you look at him...
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That cat! Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
All that will happen, but before we drink that, I actually want to push this bed over. Well, push. There we go. Push it into the wall. It makes sense. It's Disney. Anyway, we drink blue to shrink, and then we drink orange to grow back to our normal size. So yeah, we're actually quite tiny now, and there isn't really anything we can do in here except for fight right now. These are red nocturnes, I believe. They can actually cast magic. Ow. I think they're called red nocturnes. They're called red something. There are red forms of this, blue, green, yellow, each indicating to a type of magic. Obviously, red uses fire, blue uses blizzard, yellow uses thunder, and green will actually heal the enemies, so it's smart to often take those out first. Actually, it's often smart to take these, most of these out first. Oh, and these little things are MP balls. They refill your MP, little bubbles here. You often get them from magic-bearing enemies. Just makes more sense. These can kind of be annoying to kill simply because they can float around and stuff. We have another soldier here. As you see, as I mentioned before, Heartless don't typically tend to group themselves with the same type of Heartless. They prefer... They're still an enemy? Oh, okay. Yeah, they can just be floating around and you wouldn't know it, but they typically prefer to meld with other types of Heartless. So, that's to keep things interesting and kind of keep a challenge out there, I suppose. So, yeah, that's another important aspect. Okay. I was thinking about skipping those, but I want to at least show off fighting in new environments. Now we're going to go through here because we can't go into him because he's sleeping.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartless.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. Okay, so basically what we have to do is go into this little forest here, and you can actually save over here if you so desire to. We're going to go into the Lotus Forest, and you can actually find 4 items of evidence. I'll explain that after this. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat all lie in darkness. Wait. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The force is tricky. But, did I just say the force is tricky? It is, but that's not the point here. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust them? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Alright, so basically there are 4 pieces of evidence. You don't have to find them all. Hell, you don't even have to find one, I don't believe. But, basically what will happen is when you, let's say you get all 4 of them. You'll actually present them to the Queen in Alice's defense, and the Queen will actually supply her own piece of evidence, which is often enough BS if you do find 4 of them. Anyway, and if like you'll have to choose, like she'll put them in a box. Whoops! Stop attacking the flower. She'll all put them in a box, and you have to randomly select them without actually knowing what is in what. And if you do get 4, then your chances of actually getting it right are very likely. Now, let's say you get like 2 or so. That will actually mean that Goofy and Donald will be placed into 2 of the boxes, and if you choose one of them in the following fight, they will actually be encaged, but you can free them, so you have that. Anyway, let's go over here and get this Blue Trinity. There's 4 out of 17. Okay, I didn't use any MP there. Anyway, we're going to examine this, and this is one of the evidence things. Small footprints, or footprints. I always call them small footprints. Anyway, you notice these little flowers here? You can actually give these things items, and depending upon what kind of flower it is, it will actually give you certain items back, or do different things to you. So, yeah. Let's see. There's a red flower over here somewhere, but yeah. Examine it, and it says give me an ether, so. I don't have any ethers on him, so let's, why do I have a mega ether on him? Stock that. Whoops. There we go. I only have 1 ether, but you know, whatever. Actually, it will show up an indication flower when you give it to him, and it will give you all this stuff and a camping set. So you have that, and one of the yellow flowers will actually turn you big. There's just a load of other crap you can actually get, and first we're actually going to go over here and jump on these mushrooms, get up to this raised platform. Whoa! It's a good thing you can hang off of these things. Find some of these, try not to fall down, as I probably will. And yes, I know I've fought them before, but I'm trying to show off all these areas, so yeah. Anyway, you can examine your area. Where do I want to go first? I'll actually go in here first, into the bizarre room again. That's where the door was that was sleeping. And here's the other piece of evidence. Here's get a stench. So as you can see, we're getting ever closer to proving that Alice is innocent. Unfortunately, I'm kind of running low on time. So this is going to be it for this episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This has been Kelranox with another Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's another episode of Kingdom Hearts, but you understand, it's early and I'm tired, so you're going to have to deal with that. Anyway, as always, have a nice day and keep on gaming.